Hi, Blair from the Office of Distance Education here at Colorado Mesa University, back again to share some more tips, tricks, and resources with you to help you make the best out of your online learning. One of the biggest issues students first face when they get into an online class is keeping track of their assignments. It's very easy to forget about an assignment until the day it's due. An example of this would be maybe you're just chilling out, having a good time, playing some video games or watching some Netflix, and you decide to go on D2L just to check it out. You haven't had an assignment due in a while. And then you find out you have a paper due that night at 11:59. So you have your laptop out, you have your books, your notes, everything you need to go. And then you look at D2L again, and you have another assignment due the same night. And you have another assignment due in another class that same night. So you have 3 assignments due all on the same night. You weren't prepared for this at all. So you have papers all over the place. You have computers, just everything all over. You're disorganized, you're overwhelmed, you're just not having a good time. And this could have all easily been avoided if you would have kept track of your assignments. And that's what I want to talk to you first about in this video, is how to best keep track of your online assignments in your online class. So like I said, you want to keep track of your assignments in your online class, and there's a variety of ways you can do this. One of the first ways you can is using D2L itself. In D2L, there is a calendar feature on the main page which will show all of your assignments and their due dates, the day they're due, but the only way they show up there is if they have a due date assigned to them. Along with that, D2L also has a notification feature where you can sign up to receive notifications via email or text message through D2L. And these alerts or notifications can be sent to you 2 days prior before an assignment, the day the assignment's due, and these notifications can also be set so where if your professor uploads a grade, uploads something in the course news, you will be notified so you can check right away. And there's videos and PDFs of this that the distance ed department has already created, so click in the description to find out more about both of those. Another way to keep track of due dates is using a physical planner, calendar, or even a whiteboard calendar. These are great because you can quickly see when those due dates are without having to access a computer or mobile device. And speaking of mobile device, you can also have a planner or calendar app on your mobile phone by simply just downloading the app. These are great because you don't have to access your computer and you can access them on the go. One tip with all this that I feel that's helped me the most is to not only write when the due date is, but also write in those calendars or planners or wherever the day that you're going to work on that specific assignment. So say if I have a paper due on Saturday and today is Wednesday, I could write on my whiteboard calendar that I'm going to work on my paper today, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, so that I know that, hey, I got to work on my paper today, and then tomorrow I don't have to work on it, I could do something else, but then Friday I have to work on it again. So it's just a quick reminder. It gives me a sense of, okay, I got 3 days to do this, these are the days I'm going to do this, and it just gives me some comfort and some reassurance that I have time to get this done, I have it planned out, and I'm going to get it done. Another issue students run into when they first get into online learning is time management. You'll quickly find out that in your daily routines, there's just not a whole lot of structure when you first get into online learning, and you yourself have to create that structure. Without proper time management, you'll find yourself doing assignments late at night, at weird hours of the day, and possibly, as mentioned before, doing them in bulk, like doing 3 assignments at once, which nobody ever wants to do. And that brings me to my first tip with time management, is to set aside certain parts of the day throughout the week where you will work on your coursework, study, read, or do anything related to the specific courses you have. Here at the Office of Distance Education, we recommend that you set aside 3 hours per credit hour that you have. So, for example, if you're taking a 3 credit hour class, you should set aside 9 hours per week for said class. Now, obviously, no class is the same, and some classes may require more hours in the week to get the coursework done, and some may require less time. So my best advice with this is to just start planning out what courses you think will require the most amount of time and what courses will require the least amount of time, and kind of start making your schedule, making your daily routine. And that kind of brings me to my next tip, is to kind of create your daily routine. Now, going back to keeping track of your due dates, you can use those planners, those calendars, whatever you're using to keep track of your due dates, to also write in the specific times in each day where you're going to work on your coursework. So for example, if every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 to 11 and then 2 to 3 on each of those days, I'm going to work on 3 of my courses, I'm going to write that down in my whiteboard calendar so that I can see, okay, today's Wednesday, at 10 a.m. today, I'm going to work on this, and then at 2 o'clock, I'm going to work on this. So it just kind of helps create that structure as mentioned before. Along with that, using reminder apps or just setting alarms can help remind you to stay on track with those daily routines. So what I like to do is to set a reminder on my phone to say, hey, you got to work on this assignment at 2 o'clock today. Because knowing me, I'm totally going to forget until 1:59. I get that reminder. I'm like, oh, hey, I got to work on this today. So reminders, alarms, they're super helpful if you forget easily or you just need an extra push to help keep you on track. Whew, that was a lot of information. I need a drink of water. I have too many of these lying around. Here we go. That's some good water. So to kind of reiterate my main tips of the day is to start figuring out a way that best works for you to keep track of your due dates. This can be just utilizing the calendar feature on D2L or the notification feature on D2L as well. And again, both of those PDF and help videos will be in the description of this video if you want to learn more about them. You can also utilize a physical planner, calendar, or whiteboard calendar to help you visually see and write down the due dates of your assignments, or you can also write down the days you plan to work on your assignments. You can also utilize mobile apps or you can also utilize mobile calendar or planner apps on your phone or tablet so you can see your due dates on the go. And then also start thinking about and planning out those specific times and days when you're going to work on your coursework for your online classes. And also start thinking of a daily routine. For me, I like to wake up, take a shower, eat some breakfast, and then start my homework. For some, maybe you wake up, you go straight into your homework or something like that. So start just generating some ideas. Like I said before, start thinking about what classes you're going to need the most time for and what classes you're going to need the least amount of time for. Kind of sketching out what your daily routines are going to look like. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope these tips, tricks, and resources will serve you well. And if you want us to cover any other subjects or topics related to online learning, please contact us at distanceed@coloradomesa.edu. And until the next video, stay safe and wash your hands.